Podcasting to the world. It's the CK Mornings In Case You Missed It podcast with Chris, Allanah, and Matt. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. From our mouths to your ears, here's what you missed.
I got to play something for you from years ago, from 1979. Okay, so this came to light because last weekend, not this past weekend, the weekend before, Alien Romulus topped the box office. So people were talking about the original Alien movie, which came out in 1979. And there was a news reporter who went out to the local theater and asked parents about bringing their children to go see it, and asked them if they regretted bringing their young kids to see Alien. And this is back in 1979. Okay, so just listen to how these parents reacted to the question from the local news reporter.
You know that this was an R-rated movie when you brought him?
Yes, we did.
Are you sorry you brought him?
Yes, I am.
Are you glad you saw it? Yeah. Are you sorry, sir, that you brought your son along to see Alien?
No, ma'am, I think he should have seen it. It's something that he needs to know, that things like that could happen in life. That could be a true story based on, science. We never know what's going on the outside of the world.
Did the movie scare you at all? Yes, ma'am, it did. Would you recommend to your little friends who are your age to go see it? No, I wouldn't.
No. Oh, man.
Where is that kid today? Where is Dad today?
Wow.
I like the first kid. You happy you went to see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
He loves it.
I got to go to an R-rated movie.
Yeah, how exciting was that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. And the second kid definitely is like, man, I'm in for a long life.
Traumatized. That kid's probably traumatized right now. That's
There's going to happen with science and stuff. You got to be aware of it. And I'm like, oh, boy.
That's probably the same answer with a guy. I went and saw one of those Mad Max movies in theaters just a couple years ago.
Yep.
I saw some little kids in there, too. I'm like, what is going on here? I was like, probably just preparing them for the apocalypse. You know? You never know what's going to happen.
You never know with science. It might just happen. She's got to be ready for it.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
We are getting a warning coming out about something we should not be keeping in the shower. And I feel like you guys are going to say, you guys keep that in the shower? You do that in the shower? Face wash.
What?
Here we go.
I have face wash in the shower.
Okay, you do?
I exfoliate, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I thought you don't wash your face.
Don't wash my face.
I feel like when this kind of thing comes up, you say you just...
No.
Or is that Matt who just splashes some water on it?
I don't wash my face.
See, Matt doesn't wash his face. He doesn't know what we're talking about now.
Look at this complexion. I need to wash it.
Okay, then this is a warning for you too, Chris.
Okay.
So a woman is going viral online because she keeps her face wash in the shower, washes her face in the shower. She kept getting breakouts. She noticed the face wash was a little bit funky. Looked inside, mold. Riddled with mold. Yes. Disgusting mildew mold in her face wash. So she says she just got it a month ago. She was washing her face the other night and she said, well, what does it smell weird for? It smells weird. She opened the lid and realized what was going on in there.
Ew.
And so people are sparking online saying, oh, I keep my face wash in the shower. Like, I never thought of it. All these women are like, I wash my face in the shower. A dermatologist poked in and said, bad place to keep your face products because the damp environment. Which just is one of the things in hindsight. I'm like, oh, yeah, duh. Like,
Isn't the whole bathroom a damp environment? Like,
Yeah.
where do I keep it then?
Yeah.
I keep my face wash in the bathroom on the counter. I'm not a shower face washer.
So you have a shower, then get out and wash your face?
Yeah.
Why?
I my sink. My bathroom sink.
Why? I'm like, you're already in the giant sink called the shower.
I think it's split 50-50. I think a lot of people... You're acting like it's weird that I wash my face at the bathroom sink?
I think it's weird that you go in and wash yourself and then you leave like one part dirty.
I don't like the shower face wash because you can't see what's going on. I need to see where I'm scrubbing. I've never been a fan of the in-shower face wash. And then it gets in your eyes and it's like burning and you can't see. I'm too disoriented when I wash my face in the shower. Don't you want to see like your face wash process?
No, I know where my face is. I can feel it.
No, I need to see the scrubbing happening.
I just have a hard time believing you get out of the shower
I didn't
and
know
then are
you...
like, I'm going to continue washing.
I have like a dozen products in my shower. None of them are face wash. I've never been into it. Maybe twice in my life I've washed my face in the shower. I'm like, this is terrible. You can't see anything.
That's all I do.
I didn't know you're so adamant for the face wash shower.
I'm just confused. Like, you're in the wash process. You stop it and then continue washing again.
Yeah,
it's like washing your car, going to the car wash, and then driving down the street to wash your tires.
Yeah, but if I don't keep it in the shower, it's on the bathroom sink. It's right there. So if there's a night I don't shower or whatever, blah, 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 and then I face wash in the morning and night too. I'm not showering morning and night. So I keep it where it's easy access. And I don't have to worry about mold, apparently.
Okay.
Matt,
I can't weigh in because I don't wash my face.
If
so
you
I'm not
had
really
to
sure.
choose, someone said, here's face wash. Would you wash it in the shower or would you wash it in the bathroom sink?
It's a good question. I might actually wash it in the sink.
Yeah, something about it is just
So,
right.
like, I think it's right. You're right though. Something about seeing your face and seeing it. Yeah,
What
a little
do I
more
see?
control. I don't know. You still don't
Yeah,
get like the
control.
water like
Control's-
washing over your face into your eyes. I agree with that.
Yeah, it's way too splish splashy. And
Yeah.
you know what else I don't like? The water is too hot in the shower because I like mine like scalding, and I can't put that on my face. I need temperature control.
I'm just blown away by this.
I'm blown away that you're so blown away. Anyways, they say it's damp environment, so it's not good anyways because the warm temperatures can encourage mold in products. And you should store your skincare products in a cool, dark environment like a medicine cabinet, which would be above a bathroom sink.
Put it in the cellar. That's what I do. I wash my face in the cellar after I get out of the shower.
Do you shave in front of in the shower though, Chris?
No, I have a electric deal. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I do
But
that.
if, like,
you
if
shave
you had
your
like
face in the shower?
if you had like
No,
a
I
razor,
do.
if you had like a razor, would you do it?
No, I need to see that.
Oh, okay.
I need to see
Because
direction.
there's a blade
on that.
involved.
Yeah, there's a blade. Yes, and all my good parts. I don't need to, snap it off.
Marvin says, good morning. I'm with you, Chris. Wash your face in the shower. You
Yeah.
don't need to see your eyes to wash your face.
Marvin and I both wash our faces in the shower. Separate showers. But yeah, you get it. Monday morning means our CK Mornings Pet of the Week. We're talking with Miriam from the Pet and Wildlife Rescue about Coco, who is a golden girl who you love yourself, Miriam.
I really do. I have a soft spot for seniors to start with, but this senior girl is just a sweetheart. She's 11 years old, still full of pep, full of life, an absolute dream to walk on a leash. And I mean, even though she's not very good with other animals, what a perfect companion for anybody who just wants to have casual walks every day and just has a lot of love to give. She has a lot of love to give right back to you.
Yeah, you mentioned having a soft spot for senior dogs. I feel like that would be such a fulfilling thing to adopt an older dog.
I mean, a gray muzzle, I don't know how you can resist that. If you look at her pictures, you just want to squish her face. She's just adorable. She loves the affection. She just loves to be, brushed and taken care of. And, I mean, she's calm. She's the perfect pet.
Available now at the Pet and Wildlife Rescue, and you can see her on our Facebook page and our website at 943cksy.com. Wanted to talk to you, Miriam. We're going to talk more about the fire on McNaughton Ave yesterday, but the Pet and Wildlife Rescue had to step up yesterday early. I guess you don't think about these when you get a fire, but there's a lot of pets needed to be rehoused yesterday, and we need some donations right now, correct?
Yeah, we had to go pick up a lot of different animals. A lot of people couldn't take them with them, or some people weren't even home. So we just had to empty those apartments, keep everybody safe. And we spent most of the day just shuttling animals and supplies to make sure that the people that are displaced by the fire can still feed their animals. And, cats require litter boxes and litter, and so it's a daily need. So we have pretty much emptied all of our supplies, and we're just asking everybody for a little bit of help. We'll take anything, any kind of food. You can drop it off at the shelter if we're not open, because we open at 12 today. Just leave it in the front. We are in the building, and we'll just keep loading up our vans. And if you don't want to log supplies or go shopping, you can always send a donation with a note that it is for the fire, and we'll go shopping for you.
That's great. That's great. We're going to talk more about the fire coming up after 7 o'clock, but something you wouldn't have thought about. If you can donate, you can do that today. Find out more about our Pet of the Week and more information, Pet and Wildlife Rescue. Find out online. Miriam, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for talking this morning.
Thank you so much.
Wild scene yesterday morning, McNaughton Ave. There was a fire breakout just before 6 o'clock. I heard all the sirens.
Oh,
I could
yeah?
hear it over my end of town. I'm like, what is that noise? A fire at an apartment complex. 99 McNaughton Ave is where it went down. And evacuated the building. Numerous tenants had to be displaced. We just talked to Miriam from the Pet and Wildlife Rescue. And all the pets. Obviously, some people weren't home. Some people couldn't take their pets to wherever they were going. Pets need to be taken care of, so they stepped up. I just thought this was such a good story for Chatham, Kent. Obviously, disaster and a mess, and some people are going to be without a home now. They say 3 days up to maybe 3 weeks.
Wow.
Because a lot of water damage was done. But Chatham-Kent stepped up on a Sunday morning and kind of did what Chatham-Kent does. So some real good people. So the church across the street opened up and took them in right away, Emmanuel Baptist Church. Mm-hmm. It's right across the street from the location. So, okay, open up the doors. They're in there. Imagine being woken up on a Sunday morning at 6 a.m. by a smoke alarm.
Yeah.
I know, and I'm in an apartment and the alarm goes off frequently enough, and you always kind of just assume it's a false alarm or whatever, so I can't imagine waking up and seeing that severe of a situation.
CK News Today had an interview with this gentleman here, Robert Francis, and he is a tenant in the building, and I just think he kind of summed it up, just the whole situation. This is Robert Francis.
We got woken up very surprisingly by the fire alarms, and thank God that they work. We just had them checked by Chatham's finest, and we're good to go. And that saved many, many lives. Right now, from what I know, there has been no injuries, no fatalities, but right from the front of the building to the back of the building, all 120 units have to be displaced. We're at Emmanuel Baptist Church. They've opened up that church. The patrons there, the community, who they are, taking our information, have been wonderful in my eyes. We're just got 2 family members right now that are on oxygen. We've called the oxygen place. We've got animals rehoused, a whole bunch of things that has happened since the fire broke out this morning around 6 o'clock time frame. But from what I understand, we've got a long road ahead of us.
It's wild, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It really is.
120 units displaced. There's a lot of people that are not in their homes last night and here for the next little while. So the one thing there was the smoke alarms worked. Did you see that? It was
Yep.
Think about that. And I'm sure Chief Case is probably listening right now saying, we hammer it, make sure they work, make sure they're working. And we had no injuries, no deaths. That's an amazing story.
It's amazing. And when you see the numbers, too, of how many units were affected, that no one was severely injured or whatnot, it's good to hear.
It's in a bad story, there's always some good in there, and I'm sure there's going to be some help needed. So we heard Miriam this morning, Pet and Wildlife Rescue, they need donations. So if you get kitty litter, cat food, dog food, whatever it is, because they basically got tapped out yesterday. They got wiped out with their supply. So if you can step up and help them, but I'm sure these people are going to need some help, and not sure what direction that's going to go yet, but we'll probably hear something early this week, and when we do, we'll pass it along. But great story, some great news out of a horrible situation yesterday in Chatham-Kent.
We officially have a baby. Whoa! Baby Bieber Baldwin. What?
What are you doing?
Wow.
How are you not going to sing that song when you're announcing the news of Justin Bieber's baby? So Haley and Justin announced the arrival of their baby over the weekend. They posted a photo of his little foot on Instagram saying, "Welcome home." And I'm glad we got this because I love celebrity baby names. They revealed the baby's name. Jack Blues Bieber. I like it. I wish it was a little wackier. I love wacky celebrity names.
Did you see that the St. Louis Blues messaged him? And they not messaged him. They posted on Twitter. They said better than having what's the name?
Jack Blues.
Yeah, so it's better than being Jack Leafs Bieber. Not gonna lie, get it? St. Louis Blues.
Yeah.
Jack Blues. I like that. Sounds like a cool.
As far as like celebrity baby names go, that's pretty.
Where's
vanilla,
Jack? Where's Jack coming from there?
I don't know. I didn't see anything about the meaning of it.
Apparently, Jack is the middle name of Justin's father, Jeremy.
The middle name of his father.
Look at Matt coming through with this.
Yeah, okay, Bieber fan.
Jeez. Like out of the three of us, who would have that information? Not Matt.
You've been reading about this all weekend, haven't you?
No, I mean, it just kind of came up.
Kind of came up.
I think it's a good name.
Jack Blues Bieber.
So is Blues the middle name then, I guess?
It's
Blues Bieber on its own without the Jack would be cool.
It isn't it? I like it.
Jack Blues. I just picture like finger guns.
JBB.
Jack
Yeah.
Blues.
Yeah, that's not bad. JBB, yeah.
So it's the first
Got some
child
ring
for
to it.
both of them. I think it's cute. We talked about it before. Like, we saw Justin as a baby almost when he first came out. And now look at him, 30 years old with a child.
He's a dad now.
I know. Little Justin Bieber with the little floppy bowl cut.
He's going to be hanging out at Pooslynch Lake. Is that where they got their cottage? Is that right
Don't
off
know.
the 401?
Matt, you probably know.
Yeah, he knows exactly where it is.
I'm not going to say.
Yeah, he's got a cottage up just outside of Lake Kitchener-Waterloo area.
So I guess it makes sense. Yeah, because they're spotted in Canada quite often.
Yeah. Good for him.
I know. So now it'll be interesting to see dadhood, a whole new chapter for him.
Does this change him a lot? Like, does
could
he
it not?
still be? I don't know. Does he still wearing like jorts and tucked in t-shirt and cutting the grass?
I think
With his
so.
New
Well, what was
Balances
that clip we showed like last week when he was yelling at those kids?
that's
He's
right,
like, you
yeah.
kids, knock it off.
Yeah, he's
You're
already in
funny.
dad mode.
He's in dad mode.
I guess. How long was that pregnancy? Was it the standard 9?
Okay, so they announced it. She was 6 months pregnant when they announced
Oh,
it. So
okay.
that's why it seems quick.
I feel like we had just learned about it. So
No, they kept it under the radar till they were 6 months, and then yeah, here they are. So I was thinking about it literally on Friday. I'm like, I wonder when they're gonna have their baby, and then that night I think I saw the news.
you wonder about that stuff. That's
I think of Justin Bieber. We were playing a Justin Bieber song. I'm like, when's that happening?
yeah.
Yes, I sit there and I pine over it.
You and Matt apparently.
Yeah.
TikTok video is going viral over the weekend, and we had a listener text it into us. And you can text the show anytime, 519-354-8684, and sent us the video, the TikTok. And I had seen this over the weekend. But she said, I want to know what your listeners think. Am I the jerk? Because we do this to my friend all the time. So the gist of the TikTok is the woman making the TikTok showed up for dinner. And they told her the dinner was at 8 o'clock. She shows it up at 8:22. She gets to the restaurant, and the hostess says, oh, no, you're the first to arrive. The reservation's for 8:30. So the gist of it is that this person is always late. So they told her it starts at 8, knowing full well she's going to be late. And she actually ends up being early for once because she's always late. So our listener says, we do this all the time. We have a friend who's always late. So we always tell her half an hour later. And even then, sometimes she shows up late. But for the most part, she's showing up right around when she should. Am I the jerk for doing that?
For telling her it's a time when it's not?
Exactly, yeah.
No, you got to do what you got to do. And now that I'm thinking about it, you must have been off, Chris, because I told a story to Matt a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Because I'm always late. I had an eyelash. I used to get my eyelashes done, and my eyelash tech would tell me the appointment was at 2:15 or whatever it is, when it was really supposed to be 2:30 or
to
whatever.
get
So
you there
that she
earlier.
knew I was going to be late. So she would tell me it was a later time than it actually was because she knew I was going to be late anyway. So I have been on the end of this woman here where people have told me wrong times just so I show up on time.
And I think hairdressers do that kind of thing too, massage therapists, like those kind of things. I think they get to know their clients. They're like, oh, yeah, it shows it's at 2:15, and then you're right, you show up late because they're prone to do that.
So it's really at 2:30 though, but then because you're going to come walking in a little bit after 2:15.
Is she the jerk? Is her and the friend group the jerks for telling her that it's one time when it's not really the right time because she's always late? 519-354-8684. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing because, are you kidding me? This person has been the jerk for years now.
I was gonna
not
say.
showing
Yes.
up on time. So don't feel bad about making an appointment based on previous history.
I'm with you. When people are late, I feel like you think your time is more important than my time.
Yes, and I've heard this as someone who does run late. I try my best to do my things. If it's more of a casual thing, I'll be late. I'm not late for like work commitments or this and that, but I try my hardest to be on time. So no, exactly. I can't get mad.
And there's nothing worse than if you said, hey, let's meet for lunch. Hey, let's meet for lunch today, and I'll meet you at noon. And I'm sitting there for half an hour,
Yeah.
twiddling my thumbs, and then I got to go back to work or whatever the deal is.
Yeah.
That's why we don't go for lunch.
Yeah. He's sitting there twiddling all night.
Just waiting. So is she the jerk? 519-354-8684. Linda says, no, she's not the jerk. You have to do what you need to do. Good call. Ian says, in most cases, if you're not early, you're late. I love that. That's old school, Ian.
Oh, that's like my dad. My dad's like, we got to get there half an hour early.
Yeah. If you're not early, you're late. That's how I was raised. We have a Am I the Jerk situation texted into us this weekend. There was a viral video going around TikTok of a woman that showed up for a dinner. Her friend said the dinner is at 8 o'clock. She showed up at 8:22 to the restaurant, and the hostess said, "Oh, you're the first one here. We have reservations for 8:30." So basically, they told her it was a different time because she's late, chronically late. She proves it by posting this TikTok video. Regardless, we got a text in from a listener that said, watch this video. Am I the jerk? Or my friend group the jerk? Because we do this all the time to a friend who's constantly late, telling her it's one time when it's actually another time, knowing that she'll show up late and be there on time. You follow what I'm saying?
Yep.
Makes sense? 519-354-8684. Is she the jerk? Is her friend group the jerks for doing this?
We got a first-time texter who said, not jerks. However, I have ADHD and I set alarms to make sure I'm not late. Still, sometimes I am because I have poor time management. I'm working on it. I hate it. But just know that it has nothing to do with disregard or disrespect for the person I'm meeting.
So is she mad if somebody told her it's a different time than it was? Like if they said, hey, dinner's at 8, but it's really 8:30, so that she shows up on time?
No, and I said I've been on the opposite end where I've had people push back the time because I'm chronic for being late,
But
and I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, they're helping you.
Exactly. I got a chuckle out of it. Mary Lynn says, no, I think she was right, but the other person may not trust her after that and still be later or stop inviting that person. It's annoying sitting in a restaurant waiting for someone who's always late. Yeah. Yes, it is. Dave says early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable.
Don't give that mocking tone when you read that.
I got another one I'm going to mock here in a second. Doug says, no way, she was right. He makes a good point. He said, I would never have done it as a TikTok, though. That's disrespectful and should be handled on a personal, private matter. That's the thing with these TikToks now. People run to it and make their little videos as soon as there's anything. Lisa says, Green Bay Packer Vince Lombardi rules, if you're not 15 minutes early, you're late. Good for Vince.
Don't mock him. Gordon says she was late. 8:20 isn't 8 p.m. Point proven. She still was late.
That's what I mean. That's like you showed up late still, 22 minutes.
Yeah.
She's calling them jerks, and she was the one that was still late.
That's what I don't get.
She's not the jerk. They're not the jerks. I think maybe they're doing it because, you know what would be the jerks? Is not inviting her. That would be the jerk move. She shows up to a restaurant and is like, hey, there's all my friends. Why didn't I get invited? Well, because you're never on time. That's the jerk move.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're helping, if anything.
Yeah. They're helping, if anything.
Wow.
Make a fake time. Yeah.
If you're 50 minutes late, you're 50 minutes early. I like how you were all like, yeah, I understand. And then you mock every text that was with it.
That said to go
I don't even know
earlier.
where that came from. Just kidding. Girl took a little road trip, a little roadie on Friday night. Went to Guelph for the away game for the Barnstormers.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because that's the first time I've ever been to Guelph, if you can believe it. I never
been to Guelph?
No, I don't know. I just never had a reason to go there or whatever. So
I've never been to Guelph either. Like I don't
You
know.
haven't been
Like
to
this,
Guelph,
no, it's
yeah, I don't know. Just
No,
I'm always like, what goes on in Guelph?
yeah, exactly.
This portion of the show brought to you by Guelph Tourism.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was such an impromptu last minute thing. Like me and my friend, we talked about going to an away game, but it just never really worked out. And it was like 2:00 in the afternoon, and we're finally both like, I could tell we both were like wanting to go, but we didn't want to ask the other, like, do you want to go drive to Guelph tonight? Yeah. So finally we're just like, okay, let's go. So it was like a mad dash, like a last minute impromptu kind of thing.
What time did you leave?
About like 4-ish.
You probably beat them there because
we drove past the bus.
Yeah, the bus broke down. The Barnstormers bus broke down.
No, we drove past it. We were looking for it because we saw they posted that it had broke down. So we're like, where is it? And then I'm like, there it is.
Why didn't you pick them up?
You know what? When I got there, I'm like, yeah, that was kind of rude. We just drove past like laughing.
Yeah, the Barnstormers bus broke down. They had to get another bus in.
Yeah, the Windsor Spitfire bus.
The Windsor Spitfire bus. I saw that.
It was so funny. No, we drove past it. And we're like, hey, we're going to beat them. They made good time, though. I feel like they ended up beating us somehow. Yeah. Oh, because we stopped. That's what I was going to say. What is it about a road trip and food? Like, you just want to eat nonstop. We stopped at the en route for like 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
I'm pretty healthy. I watch what I eat and whatnot. When I'm in a road trip, The moment we got in the car, let's go to Starbucks. I got banana loaf, iced macchiato. Then we're on the 401. We stop at the on-road. I got Whopper combo, a pop, extra large pop, food at the ballpark. Then on the way back, we're like, we got to stop at Tim Hortons for the drive home. Bagel and a cookie and another iced drink. I couldn't stop. I felt sick to my stomach. But I'm like, oh, road trip. Like, I want snacks. I want to eat. So, no, it was a good time. It was weird being at a different stadium, though. It was like Bizarro World because things were the same but different. You know what I mean?
Was the vibe any good?
What's the saying? If you have nothing nice to say, it was just a different experience. It made me appreciate how fun it is at the Barnstormers game in Chatham. It was just a different vibe. Like I feel like I don't know, there was no like buzz.
Matt, it was the kiss of death. As soon as Allanah jumped on the Barnstormers bandwagon.
As soon as she decided, then the bus broke down.
Yeah.
And then they lost.
Yeah, see? Stop cheering for our teams here.
Remember when
you jumped on the Lions bandwagon?
Oh, remember when they made it further than they've made it in like 25
then they
years?
lost.
Still.
When you started doing this.
Let's go Lions!
Yeah, let's go Lions! As soon as that happened, man, boom, done.
That's exuberance. That can only help
Your
out.
exuberance needs to go to other teams. Matt and I will find a team, and then you just go the other direction.
Maybe if they had me talk to the players beforehand with that exuberance,
we don't need
we'd
you
have
talking
some
to any
wins.
players.
We'd have some wins here on our hand.
Jeez.
But overall, I knew that was going to happen. When they lost, I was like, oh, shoot. Like, I came to Guelph and they lost. Chris is going to say, you bad luck. You bad luck. And then they...
Well, bus never broke down until you started going to games. Jeez. And you drive by them?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Bring a starting pitcher with you. Get him in the back seat. Let's go.
We're in a little sedan. Half those guys won't even fit in the car.
Barnstormers season comes to an end last night. We'll have Dom on tomorrow at about 8:40 with a recap and Allannah's expulsion from the stadium for future games. So
yeah, that's it for me.
It was fun while it lasted.
And did you even see me? I wore an away jersey too. I even wore an away jersey on Friday.
Wow.
I went the extra mile. Come on.
Did you get your money back? Because you should not be able to keep that. Get you on the bandwagon. It's done. All this week, a chance to win a 4-pack of tickets. Go check out Disney on Ice, Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. Josie is on the line this morning. Good morning, Josie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. What are you up to this morning?
I am working, but it's my birthday today, so I'm hoping I win.
Oh, Josie.
Happy birthday.
Yay. Good for you.
Thank you.
Matt, I'm glad that Alannah's returned from her laughing fit there because there's no way we could handle this today. I don't know my prince
nothing.
or princess. I don't know anything about Disney
And
princesses
I'm
or
opposite.
princesses.
I loved Disney growing up.
So
do I.
Okay, well then you'll do fine at this. So Alannah, explain what we're going to do here today.
We're going to play a game called Disney Princess or Not. So I've got a list, Josie, of some names of Disney princesses and princes, and you have to tell me if it's a real Disney prince or princess or if it's just a made-up name.
Josie, you sound like you know what you're talking about, so I think you'll do all right here. Let's go. I'm no help. Matt, I don't know about you.
I feel
You
like
any
Matt
help
would know a
with this
lot
kind of
from
thing?
his kids.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. All right, let's
I
go.
don't want to get too confident.
All right, we will start, Josie. Princess Aurora. Is that a real Disney princess or did I make it up? Princess Aurora.
She's real.
She is real, also known as Sleeping Beauty.
Oh.
Yeah, that's her government name.
Government
Princess
name. It's on her license. Okay.
All right. John Smith. Is that a real Disney prince or no, Josie? John Smith.
Oh, that's going to stump me.
Ooh.
I want to say yes.
You would be correct.
Really?
Technically not a prince, I guess, but the protagonist.
I think the roles are
from Pocahontas.
That's Pocahontas' main squeeze.
Yeah.
I know, it sounds like it's made up.
Yeah.
But no, John Smith is real. All right, what about Princess Rosetta?
No.
Fake. Yes, she got it.
Okay. My brain's in a pretzel. I'm just waiting for someone to give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Yeah, you have no clue. All right, Prince Eric.
No.
Whoa, Little Mermaid, come on.
Oh,
yes. Oh, I forgot about him.
Wow, Matt, I'm giving her points on that one.
The charming Prince Eric. Yes, Matt said it. Stole my thunder there. That's from The Little Mermaid.
Wow. Matt going there.
You got to give the assist. She's struggling.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
All right, Josie.
Thank you.
Prince Skipper.
Skipper.
No.
No. No, that ain't one. Right?
Not one. Yeah,
Okay.
it's fake. She got it.
You got another one?
Okay, we'll do one more. Princess Sabrina.
No.
That's not her.
I don't know. I mean,
Is it?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
But still, I thought it was a good. Sounded like a princess name.
It does sound like a princess name for sure.
Josie, you got enough right,
good.
I think. I have no idea. You're going to get 4-pack of tickets. See Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party at Little Caesars Arena. It's coming up in Detroit, September 19th. It's yours, all right, Josie? Good job.
Thank you so much.
And
Have a great day.
Happy birthday, Josie.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Chance to win again tomorrow on CK Mornings.
Listen online every weekday morning at 94.3 CKSY.com. Weekends on in case you missed it, or tune into the podcast weekdays. Subscribe, rate, review, and tell your friends all about the CK Mornings in case you missed it podcast.